Getting that first job in tech can feel, well, impossible, right? Today, we're going to show you a bit of a shortcut, a single certification that's actually designed to be the perfect launchpad. So let's break down the Cisco CCST. So, where do you even begin? Let's map out a really clear, actionable plan to take that first, all-important step into the tech world. You see all the tech jobs, you hear about all the amazing opportunities, but actually breaking in, it can feel like trying to find the secret entrance to a fortress. Where do you start? That is the exact problem we're going to solve right now. And here's your solution: the Cisco Certified Support Technician, or what we'll call the CCST. Look, this isn't just another piece of paper to hang on the wall. It's a launchpad, and it's built specifically for people who are ready to start their tech career like now. Okay, so let's get into it. What exactly is the CCST, and why is it such a game changer for someone who's new to the field? Let's break it all down. So at its core, the CCST is Cisco's official entry-level program. This isn't about some abstract, high-level theory. Nope. It's all about validating the practical, day-one skills you actually need for real jobs in IT support, networking, or even cybersecurity. The CCST is really designed to remove all those typical barriers to entry. I mean, there are no prerequisites, Cisco gives you free self-paced training, and the exam is short and affordable. It's genuinely one of the most accessible ways to get into the industry. Okay, so how does this stack up against the famous CCNA? A lot of you have probably heard of that one. Well, think of it this way. The CCST is your 101 course. It's your foundational starting point. The CCNA, that's more like the 200-level course you take after you've built that solid base. All right, this is where your journey gets personal. See, the CCST isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. It actually offers 3 distinct paths, so you can aim directly for the part of the tech world that really gets you excited. So, which one is for you? Well, if you really enjoy helping people and solving their tech problems, IT support is a fantastic fit. But if you're more fascinated by how the internet actually works, how devices talk to each other, then networking is going to be your path. And if the idea of defending systems and hunting for threats sounds awesome, you'll definitely want to look at cybersecurity. All right, so you've picked a path. Now what? Let's switch gears from the what to the how. We're going to lay out a practical, step-by-step game plan that makes earning this certification feel totally doable. First things first, let's just take the pressure off a little bit. Each exam is only 50 minutes long. That's less than an hour to prove what you know. It's designed to be a focused sprint, not some exhausting multi-hour marathon. Next up, the investment. We're talking about $125. That is one of the most affordable ways to get a globally recognized certification from a tech giant like Cisco. It's a really small price for a huge step forward in your career. And hey, what if it doesn't go perfectly on the first try? It's no big deal. Seriously, there's only a 5-day waiting period for a retake. That forgiving policy means one bad day doesn't completely derail your journey. You just review, refocus, and get right back at it. So what does this all look like in practice? Well, here's a simple 90-day plan. Month 1, that's all about getting the fundamentals down. Month 2 is for getting your hands dirty with labs and scheduling the exam. And by month 3, you're ready to take that test and earn your badge. It's just a clear, structured path to success. Now let me give you a pro tip here, the lab journal. This is your secret weapon, for real. As you do all the hands-on exercises, document everything, take screenshots, write notes. This doesn't just help you learn, it becomes a portfolio that proves to interviewers that you can actually do the work. Okay, so you've put in the work, you passed the exam, you got the badge. What's the payoff? Let's talk about the real-world career outcomes this thing can unlock for you. Let's talk return on investment, because that's important. Based on recent US data, the kinds of roles you'd be qualified for, think computer user support. They have a median pay of around $60,000. And for network support, it's even higher. The CCST puts you directly on the path to these kinds of tangible rewards. And beyond the salary, the CCST opens some really critical doors. You'll be ready to land that first help desk role or qualify for an internship. But, maybe most importantly, you'll build the confidence and create a super clear path toward more advanced certs, like the CCNA when you're ready to take that next step. At the end of the day, just remember this. A badge shows you passed a test. Your lab journal proves you have the skills. And that combination, that's what makes you a compelling candidate. That's what gets you hired. So, we've laid out the entire map for you. The why, the what, and the how. The path from wondering where to start to actually launching your tech career is clearer than it's ever been. The only question left is, which path are you going to choose?